Hey Pisces, Aries, cusp. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in to Cusp of Roses for your general energy check-in. Sorry, I'm gonna get another incense going for y'all. Oh, not that one. Let me grab a thinner one. There we go. All right, I hope that this finds you well and in the best vibration possible, the highest vibration possible as always. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. They mean so much. I'm very grateful for all of them. And again, if you're new, make sure you check out the description box below, okay? So you know how to align with my readings according to your natal chart. There you go. Okay. And we're going to get into our Black Moon Astrology deck just to see what houses, planets, or transits might be important for you all. Excuse the shuffling if it is loud in your ear and you're watching this on headphones. I do apologize for that. I'm going to try to go as gently as I can. But Pisces, Aries, go ahead and take some time while I'm shuffling this deck to ground yourself in your own energy. You can do that through affirmations, intentions, prayer, meditation, okay? Moments of stillness or silence, maybe even breath work, okay? Whatever feels right for you, go ahead and get started on that, and I will do the same. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Pisces Aries Cusp Collective of energy here on YouTube for their general messages and energy check-in for this timeless reading whenever they do find it. I thank you so much for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages regarding any houses, planets, or transits that are important for Pisces Aries Cusp energies to be aware of in the now moment. Thank you so much for that guidance, that clarity, your love, mercy, grace, and protection. And so it is. Okay, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right out the gate. Here we go, Pisces Aries. You got the first house, the body. That's your Aries energy right there. There we go. 3 right off the back. So first card to flip out here was the first house, the body, okay? Vibration of 25, which does break down into a 7. So 25 or 7 might be important to you, okay? We also have Chiron and healing happening now. And then we have the 5th house, Leo energy, okay? Creativity. Vibration of 29 here, breaking down into the master number 11, okay? So really getting in tune with your creative self, your feminine energy here. That might be something that you feel you either need to heal or that's been calling for some attention here within your own energy dynamic. Now, when we get the first house, this literally does mean the body. It's the physical. It's the tangible parts of self, right? This could be a call to pay attention to your physical health, okay? I am no doctor, but when this card comes out, there's something that's happening with you physically, right? That's stemming from an energetic source, okay? Some of you, this might even be a time where you feel your strongest or at your strongest, like the best shape of your life. That type of energy is also coming through here. Okay, I want to order these, okay? But then with the Chiron and the healing, it's like maybe you've gone through something, some sort of healing when it comes to your physical form, okay? So whether that's getting back into shape, maybe having surgery or, you know, finally getting something done that puts you on the right path towards a healthier lifestyle or healthier living, okay? This could also be the perspective of the body, right? Like healing your relationship with your physical body. So paying attention to your needs, right? When you're tired, allowing yourself to sleep. When you're energized, using that energy to get up and move, not pushing or twerking or forcing your body to do things that it's clearly telling you it's not wanting to do or doesn't have the capacity to do, okay? Because that's where we lead to injuries or health problems in general, Okay, but with this 5th house of creativity, there's something that you've learned here, Pisces Aries, about the body or about healing the body that could almost put you in a leadership role in some way, shape, or form. Like maybe the approach that you've taken to getting into this physically fit zone for yourself, or, you know, tapping back into your physical form. There was a creative way that you did it, right? That's something that you might be destined or on par to share with others, to build off of. Okay, there's a lot of creativity here. With the 5th house, though, it more or less talks about, again, your own need to express your creativity, right? It's that Leo energy. It's the performer archetype. It's getting on stage and sharing your talents. It's being in the limelight. It's being in front of others, right? But again, it also could be that other people might be putting you on that stage, okay? You might not be putting yourself up there, but it's like there's something about the way you approach this healing, Pisces Aries, when it comes to your physical form that has a flair of creativity to it that either a lot of people admire, a lot of people have caught on to, or just might be something that you might feel inclined to share, right? Like noticing, oh, no one else really approached it this way, so let me put that out there into the universe, or share with somebody, or make a video about it, like something like that, right? So that other people can tap into this and what you've tapped into, okay? So that's just on surface what I'm getting. Let's see what the cards have to say. Thank you so much, Divine. We are using the intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful messages for Pisces Aries. Let me scoot this back. Hi, Cameron. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Tell me more about Chiron. Sorry, that card didn't feel, it came out a little too quick for me, okay? Let me just give this one little shuffle. All right. There we go. Tell me more about Chiron. Vibration of 8, by the way, for my number people, okay? Tell me more about Chiron for Pisces Aries. All right, you got the 2 of Cups. Okay, you got the 6 of Pentacles. And this is what I was kind of picking up, getting back into balance, right? With your own relationship with self, right? The 1st house, the body, the I am. Yield some sort of positive give and take, right? And again, like I said, for some of you, it's learning how to listen into your body when you're at that point of capacity, when you need to maybe push yourself a little harder, when you need to maybe back off, right? Your body will tell you that if you can tune in deep enough, okay? Some of you, for Chiron, for those of you that do not know Chiron, I believe, I don't always blink on this, but I believe it's an asteroid, right? Where the placement of Chiron in your natal chart, this is why it's super important to know your natal chart, tells you what you're in this lifetime to heal and work through, okay? As far as your wounding, right? Your sore spots, your sensitivities. Some of you, there could be a wounding here of giving and receiving in relationships. Like, I don't feel like I've come across someone who gives me that exactly what I put in, right? Or who matches my effort in some way, shape, or form. Others of you, it's the same kind of energy I was picking up with Scorpio Sagittarius, where it's learning that self-love aspect, right? Of, okay, first I have to give to me before I can give out, right? Making sure your cup is full, making sure you're balanced in your own masculine and feminine energy before you share that balance with someone else, right? And then only being open to receiving energy from those who are also in that balance, because anything less than that's going to throw you off of your equilibrium here, okay? So for some of you, it's that lesson in healing of giving and taking. Again, for some of you, this might really be connected to your physical form with the 1st house in the body. So learning how to not push yourself beyond your limit too much, but also learning how to kind of find that happy medium between, okay, I can push a little harder, okay, I need to step back. I can push a little harder, I need to step back. But it's a listening, it's a tuning into your physical form that's important. Tell me more about this 2 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. you. Yeah, another 2 here. 2 of Pentacles. You got the 5 of Cups, okay? And the 3 of Cups. So for some of you where this is relationship oriented, right? 2 of Cups being that kindred spirit. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? This could be platonic. This could be family dynamics. Remember that, okay? It almost feels like that charge of, it's that 5 of Cups. Being disappointed with either the encounters that you've had thus far with people, right? People not being able to match your effort or find that happy equilibrium between give and take with you in connections, right? It's like one form outweighs the other. So whether that's you overgiving, right? Or them overgiving, it's like it never seems to really balance out the way that it needs to. And with the 3 of Cups, it's like there's always excess or or it's like there's a hard time finding that happiness, that joy, that sense of accomplishment. It almost feels like Pisces-Aries. The line that gets fuzzy for you is, am I giving too much or am I not giving enough? It's like not really knowing where that balance is. But then always ending up feeling disappointed or having 3 cups, right? These 3 of Cups right here spill over. So like having the connection not work out or the situation not work out because you either decided to undergive, right? Or then you decided to overgive, but it's like it always lands in this feeling of disappointment. Or for some of you, that feeling of, because the 3 of Cups is like abundance. It's having a lot of a wealth of emotion to share with others. It's really feeling that sense of I'm balanced within myself, and that's what I mean. Filling your cup first, and then the 3 of Cups is like sharing that excess with others. But for some of you with the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles, it's like it's hard to make a decision on when to invest like that and when not to. And then it almost feels like, okay, if I make the decision to invest in that way, it leads to the 5 of Cups. If I make a decision to not invest that way, it leads back to the 5 of Cups, right? This 3 of Cups energy never lasts as long as it needs to sustain the connection, right? So that might be a sore spot or a point of healing, or that's coming up. We do have Venus going into Capricorn, so that definitely could be a major focus for you, Pisces-Aries, okay? I feel like it's a retrograde, to be honest. So I feel like it's going to start retrograding come the beginning of December. Okay, so we'll see on your next series of readings where that lands. But that's what this feels like. It's like no matter which way I invest, I always end up in this 5 of Cups. And that 3 of Cups energy of sharing and giving and, going back and forth. Almost like that honeymoon phase never lasts long. And why is that? Okay. And with the 6 of Coins, there's a karmic lesson in that, Pisces-Aries, okay? And it just feels like what you're working through right now. Let's check in with the first house. Thank you so much, Divine. Please tell me more about the first house for Pisces-Aries. Cusp. Thank you. Got the Spirit of Cups, okay? The Spirit of Cups in this deck, or the Spirit energy, is the King energy. Okay, so you have a King of Cups here. Tell me more about this King of Cups in the first house. Some of you, your first house, according to your natal chart, could be a water sign. Specifically, could be Pisces, yeah. Pisces could be more of your first house energy. Could also be Scorpio for some of you, or connected to Scorpio in some way. You also have the 9 of Wands. Could also be Cancer too. You might just have a lot of strong water or strong water placement in your first house or connected to the first house somehow. Some of you, some of you, this is like emotional exhaustion with the 9 of Wands, right? It's this feeling of being tired. And that's what I was saying. It's like whatever's happening in your physical, there's an energetic root to that. And again, I'm not a doctor, not a chiropractor, not a physical therapist or anything like that, right? But that's just what I'm getting. It's like it's the emotional body is such a key body system, right? Functioning energetic system in our waking life. And oftentimes, when the emotional body is either fatigued, drained, out of balance, right? It shows up in a physical form, physical attribute. So you start actually experiencing fatigue, or, there's a soreness in your knee or your elbow, or a random, knot in your shoulder. It's like it physically manifests. Okay. So there's a need to, you see how in Spirit of Cups, she's analyzing that. I want to say, is that a pitcher of water? Almost looks like a lantern or like a light. See how she's like analyzing what's coming out of that cup? It's like there's a need to pay attention to what you feel and how your physical body reacts to that. So that could even be, oh, I noticed that when I am in this mood, I'm more inclined to work out, or I'm more inclined to be more physical throughout my day, as opposed to in this mood where I'm not and I don't really, some of you maybe want to keep track of that. Because it almost feels like there's something there that's going to be really informative for you as far as just staying in alignment and remaining, healthy for most part. There's something there. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands and the King of Cups for the first house in the body. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Okay, and you have the Sun. Okay, I mean, very, very surface here. Ten of Swords for me as a reader is a mental block, right? It's needing to transform your mindset or your way of thinking or a paradigm that no longer serves you. And what I mean by that, it's like thinking, like I said, viewing your body in a certain way, thinking of something connected to your physical or your physicality in a particular way has to come to an end in order for there to be some form of success, some form of illumination, some form of joy again. It's like, it's almost like here, Pisces, Aries, if you've been really emotionally driven for some time, right? If you've been emotionally driven for some time, it's like you're burning out your emotional body in some way, shape, or form. And that's what needs to transform. It's like, okay, again, like I mentioned earlier, if my body's saying no, maybe listen to that. Pull back a little bit. Okay? If I feel like I can push forward, then push forward. But if it's like you really need to listen in, because that it almost feels like that's the way to start getting more energy. That's the way to start really activating that solar plexus. For those of you that are new to chakras, you can find a quick overview in my description box, okay? Of the main 7 that I'll talk about on my channel. There are over 100 that we have, but just those main 7. Solar plexus is where that vitality, that sense of go, that sense of will comes from, okay? Right? Some of you, it's like needing to transform your perspective on something. And maybe that's it. Like I said, just writing down how your moods change, and then how that, the reaction of your physicality with that. How else could I say that? It's like, yeah, waking up, start the day, okay, you write down your mood, and then write down everything you were able to do physically or didn't feel like doing physically. It's like there's some connection there that it's like, oh, when I have, for some of you, it could even be simple as like, when I have this for breakfast, I'm not as energized than if I have that, right? Or when I do this routine, I'm not as energized as if I do that routine. Like for some of you, it's as simple as that. Others of you, there really could be some deep emotions that you need to either transmute or work through or face, okay? in order to feel free enough in that sun energy, in order to feel light enough in that sun energy, in order to really kind of cultivate a deeper sense of joy in what you're doing, or joy in how you view your body, how you connect with your body. There's something there. Can't put my finger on it because I think it's going to be different for all of you that will resonate with this reading. I want to pull one more. Let me see. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords and the Sun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, the Warrior of Cups. And again, for some of you, it's what you offer your body. Again, in the form of food, drink, right? Because the cups is an offer. It's sharing. It's here. Drink from this, right? Have this. Even with the little fish right there, there's some form of overflow, or maybe even just indulgence that's rendering your energy a little lower than where you maybe want it to be. Okay, let's move into the 5th house of creativity. There is that Leo energy there, so maybe this will connect. Let me see. Tell me more about the 5th house for Pisces-Aries. 10 of Pentacles, exactly. Okay, right. Longevity, something that you can build off of. Like I said, for those of you that maybe resonated with that storyline of you found some way of healing or approaching some ailment that maybe you were dealing with, or some viewpoint of your body, or some disconnect with your body in a creative way, and then wanting to share that path, or wanting to kind of you know, present that out to the world in some way, shape, or form on the world stage, you might have a lot of success with that. Now, and more than just a lot of success, like that could be something that's definitely a part of your foundation, right? 10 of Pentacles, that is generational wealth. That is long-standing foundations. This is seeing the fruit of your labor, okay? Tell me more about the 10 of Pentacles in the 5th house. This could even be just as simple as, for some of you, I don't know why I feel like this is like a group of you where you work out, you like really into your physical fitness or something of that sort. But it's like the root, and that's why I was saying routines. It's like some of you, it might even just be switching up the routine, like coming up with more creative ways to connect with your physical form, amplify your physical form, right? Strengthen your physical body. That gets your emotions or your passion involved. Like for some of you, this would be like, okay, you maybe go to the gym, you lift weights, you do the treadmill, you do that, but you might actually benefit from taking a workout class, right? Like picking up boxing or taking dance or yoga or spin or something like that, like to where you're learning something new, and it kind of allows you to get a little bit more connected to your emotional body, because especially with like lifting weights and doing like that, it can be easy to just disconnect and just do it, right? It's like you need something that really pulls the creativity out of you, or offers you a way to be creative in the movement for some of you. Interesting. I don't really channel energy like that, or just like that. That rarely comes up, but okay, we'll move with it. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles for Pisces-Aries in the 5th house. Oh, wait, we had peekers here. Yeah. You got the Strength, right? Leo energy. Like I said, the 5th house is the house of Leo, okay, or ruled by Leo. You have the 4 of Cups. So there's an abundance of options here, okay? Ooh, and even with the Warrior of Cups, for some of you, this might even be like offers that might be trying to come in, or people wanting to work with you, people wanting to collaborate with you, or 10 of Pentacles could even have to do with contracts, right? But what's interesting is when the strength card comes out, it is that balance between your lower nature and your higher self. So understanding, again, you have to be tapped into your emotions. You have to understand how your emotional body communicates with you, Pisces, Aries, in order to really learn that lesson of strength. Right? Because when strength is out of balance, that's when your emotions can take over you like that. And you know what I'm saying? You snap or you move out of character. Learning that strength is, okay, I'm noticing that this situation could pull me out of character, but I'm not. I'm going to balance that out with my higher nature. I'm going to see beyond the surface of it, tap into the more spiritual energy, and then move accordingly. That takes a lot of strength, right? To not act out of our lower vibrations. But I think also with the strength in this being the 5th house in Leo, it's just doubling down on that. For some of you, that desire to maybe be on a stage or be in some form of limelight, or just kind of sharing your talents or leading something like that. It's like that's where you find your abundance. That's where you find your stability. Okay, but there are maybe a few options, okay, that you have to sort through, sift through, discern through. Okay, tell me more about the 4 of Cups. Yeah, this definitely just feels like a career reading for some of you, okay? Warrior of Pentacles, take it slow, take your time. Take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush these options, okay? With the 4 of Cups. There's definitely one that's meant for you, one that is definitely in alignment for you, okay? But you got to take your time to feel it all out. That's what the Warrior of Pentacles does, or the Knight of Pentacles does. They take their time to figure out their next step. No element, no nothing will rush the Knight of Pentacles, right? Because they trust their intuition. They trust their ability to see value. They trust their ability to feel things out. One beautiful thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that when they do move, they don't ever go back, right? It's solid steps forward. So it's almost like if these are contracts, Pisces, Aries, it's reading through the fine print, making sure that you're not getting, you know, snaked over or anything like that. It's like making sure that all your needs for whatever this is for the contract to be beneficial to you are met, right? And willing, for some of you, willing to sit still, willing to walk away, willing to wait, 4 of Cups, for that one that is meant for that contract, that collaboration, that offer that is in alignment with what you want, that offers you all that you need, okay? And for some of you, that might take strength, especially if there's a lot of money on the table with that. But again, free will, choose what's best for you, right? This is just the energy that I see. But alrighty, Pisces, Aries, this has been your general messages, right? Energy check-in here. I thank you so much again for tuning in. Make sure you rate this video with the thumbs. Make sure you also leave a comment. Let me know what resonated with you or how you maybe interpreted these cards. I'd love to hear that from you guys as well, right? As we all have intuition, let me know what resonated or what you were picking up in the comment section below. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check me out on my website. That's in the description box or on my homepage. Make sure you look into your natal chart if you haven't. I have links in the description box as well for that. And if you're new to chakras, check out that list at the bottom of my description box just to kind of give you a brief overview. Definitely do your own research, okay? But alrighty, Pisces, Aries, I will see you all in our next reading. Namaste.